Welcome, Momentum Ski Camps. This is the top of the Horseman Glacier. This is where it all goes down. This is where we set up a slopestyle course, a mogul course, and a 22-foot professional half pipe. The coaching program here is really what Momentum is all about. That's where we started 21 years ago. It's a top-down idea. It's basically taking the best skiers in the world and putting them with the kids. The coach program on hill changes every day. So a kid, when he's with one of our coaches, the next day he switches to another coach and another coach. So they get to meet all the coaches that we have up here and get to know them and work with them. And every coach is a little bit different. And that's the kind of connection we want to give to all these guys. It's not so much what's said, but what's demonstrated, what's shown. The energy of these guys who are at the top of their game, and that connection to the kids is really, really the strength of what this camp is all about. We've always maintained the top skiers and moguls, and we've done it again this year with Mick Kingsbury coming in, Phil Marquis. On the slopestyle side, Tom Wallish, the kingpin in the sport, Gus Kenworthy, Alex Schlopey. So we've got the whole Canadian halfpipe team up here with Mike Riddle, Justin Dory, and Matt Margetts. We got James Woodsy Woods, TJ Schiller, who's been with us for multiple years, Josh Bibby, Rory Bushfield. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And they're all buddies. And so that energy really, really translates well, and that's what separates our camp, I think, from most other camps. The coaches live in the hotel with them, they're doing the activities with them, they're going for dinner with them, and then bam, they sit down and they go over their video with them so they can tie it all up for them and then set them up for the next day. When we build a course now, we build it obviously for multiple levels and progressions, but we make sure that we take care of the high end because we got a lot of campers that are ready to jump into X Games very soon. So it syncs up that we build a course that's slopestyle ready for a World Cup or an Olympic event. And that makes it attractive for the national teams to come here, but it also makes it attractive for our coach crew who are training themselves to train here. Tom will work half a week and then he'll train for half a week, and that is such a great value for the kids to be able to see him hot lapping himself. Which is another big strength of the camp is that we've got this rolling right through the middle of our lane with our moguls on one side, slope style stuff on the other side, and this T-bar is just built for hot lapping and get the most bang out of our time here. 3 years ago, we added the first airbag up here. It became, in that 1 year, our most relied upon tool ever. So now we've got 2 airbags because it doesn't matter what level you're at, jumping into a big pillowy bag like that takes all the fear out. These are the biggest bags you can get. They're 50 by 50 feet, so you make sure you don't miss them. We've also got another one of those set up on the half pipe that you can hit from both sides. We've also got a process to train kids to do their first flips, and that's done with our level 2 qualifier on that airbag. He can also take you to the water ramps, which is a big part of what we do up here too. Water ramps used to be the only way to qualify your tricks, but now we can qualify them on the airbag and then take it right to snow. Beside the water ramp, we've got 2 trampolines that are inlaid. Trampoline training is another way we can really work progressional skills, and we've got a trampoline down at our hotel in the back. Plus we've got the Olympic facility up here with trampolines and foam pit and another fun facility called Bounce. So we've got all these different apparatuses for training in a safe environment. This year we added Exposure, which is a film and photo camp. The concept was to do exactly what we do with skiing here on the glacier. We bring the best skiers in the world to teach these kids. So what we did with Exposure is we brought the best guys in the industry on the film and the photo side. So we were able to get together Blake Jorgensen. We brought in Johnny DeCesare from Poor Boys, and we also had Darren Rayner from Voleurs. What's interesting about the younger filmers and photographers that would come into camp is that they know how to use all the gadgets, they know how to use the devices, they know how to use the computers. It's not so technical as it is inspiring them on how to find the story in the photos. These younger filmers and photographers really, really got some value out of this. And the fact that they could shoot best skiers in the world just added a whole new level. You don't get access to that. What really, really gels though is the complement of what we do here skiing with what they do shooting. So our setup here was perfect for them. The setup in Whistler is perfect for them. We had a special night shoot. Tom Wallish, Gus Kenworthy, and Woodsy were dedicated for these guys to shoot. And it was a huge success this year, and we were stoked on how it went and the edits that came out from these kids, the slideshows they put together, and we're so stoked to see what we can do next year with this whole program. What we offer here at Momentum is much more of a luxury package than most ski camps. You fly in from wherever you're coming from, we pick you up at the airport, we whisk you up to Whistler, drop you in our hotel, which is smack in the center of Whistler Village. Everything's included. You don't have to think of a thing. All your activities are included. Everything we do, from bungee jumping to wakeboarding to paintball, mountain biking, is all included in the camp. So after we come back with all the kids after the activities that they've done for the day, we rush them right off to dinner. And the dine around meal plan we have is right in the village. We'll go to a different restaurant every night. We'll go for Thai food, Chinese food. We'll go for steaks at Rick's Grill, places like that that are Whistler favorites, that are well known. You know, we like to think of the camp as kind of a luxury camp because most camps, you don't get to stay in a hotel. Having that hotel right in the heart of Whistler is brilliant for us because we don't have to shuttle people anywhere. They can walk to the ski hill, they can walk to the restaurants, they can walk to activities, and it's just fun. It's fun being in the village. The kids are only 2 or 3 per room. If they're 4 per room, they've got a 2-level loft room. In the hotel rooms themselves, you've got your big beds, you've got your kitchenettes, you've got views of the village from all angles. Downstairs we've got a pool, we got a jacuzzi, we got a sauna, a little bit more than you would expect when you go to a summer ski camp. The camp's always had a mixture of guys and girls in it, but Sarah Burke, one of our longtime campers and coach, was pushing for the idea of having just a girls' week. With that request, we started Girls' Week, 3 or 4 years ago, and it's become such a special week. We've got manicures, they got hip hop, they've got yoga, they've got a special shoot that we do for them. When the mountain clears out, we run the lift for another 2 hours, and it's just a special shoot for the girls. They'll be hitting the bumps together, they'll be hitting the bag, they'll be doing jumps, they do a photo shoot, and they do a film shoot. So it's a real special time for them to just ski and have the mountain to themselves. The Girls' Week program this year was unbelievable, and I think a lot of that was spun off of Sarah and Sarah's legacy. The Girls' Week now has just become something that we're never going to let go. We'll always use Sarah as a role model in our camp. The number of girls that are coming to camp is going up and up right now, and that's great for us and good for the whole girls' skiing. Momentum Splashdown is our water ramp event. The water ramp that we have down there is an unbelievable fun facility. And so what we're able to do is bring what we do up here in the glacier down to the community. So we can get kids and families and everyone up there to see the top skiers in the world showcase their tricks. So you've got the top 10 coaches that we pit against each other with 10 campers that we select. We've got guys giving the most entertaining jump, the biggest splash, the most spins, and of course, the best jump. So you get a whole variety of fun stuff going on. We've got dancers, we've got music and DJs going on, and it's just really a fun event for the community of Whistler to be a part of and to see what we do. At the end of every week, we have this boards party, and we've got great sponsors on board. With Skull Candy, with Solomon, with GoPro, with Oakley. They contribute a lot of products which add value to the camp, and we've got to find ways to give them out. I'm not going to say anything further, but we make them earn it, and the kids go the distance, and it's pretty entertaining to see what they'll do for a free product.